coordinated and interconnected manner. There is no point preaching buy made in Nigeria if the large multinationals will not patronize made in Nigeria. Within man, we've started this interconnectivity, and I want to say to you, Your Excellency, that is already working, and we will pursue it.
Industrialist Aliko Dangote's view is not different.
If 5 individuals can build America, I cannot see why we, the entrepreneurs in Nigeria, mind you, 60% of sub-Saharan African entrepreneurs are in Nigeria. And this thing could be done. I mean, I don't know why even people are doubting that, yes, we can meet up. I think in the next 4 years, Nigeria will actually do much, much better than our own expectations. When you look at it today on the SMEs, yes, it's true, funding might be an issue, but the most important factor for even us, some of us at the bigger level, I know that people kept on talking about, yes, interest rate, you know, short-term, no long-term funds. I think the first thing that is very key and important is government policy and implementation. Why am I saying so? When we built most of our factories, at the beginning we were not really even going to the market to borrow money at all. We only started borrowing money in 2002, right from 1978. But in the 2002 that we went to borrow money, at that time, I remember when we were building Ovagina, we were even paying interest of 42%. And the money was only 90 days. So we were actually borrowing short-term to invest in a long-term investment. And we're able to make it. The best thing is for you to be determined in what you are going to do and deliver. Today, Your Excellency, Mr. President, you have actually set the ball rolling. I think the government, you have done your own bit. Now it is left for us in the private sector to do our own bit. But Mr. President, sir, it's like what I said earlier on. If somebody had actually mentioned to me that, look, you had a dream of investing in agriculture, I would have said no. But today we are going to champion to be sure that in the next 4 to 5 years, we will not demand a single dollar for sugar, to import sugar. We produce it here locally. We are also going to produce rice locally, which I think we are signing an agreement very soon with Ministry of Agriculture and Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment to make sure that, yes, we make rice available here in Nigeria.
Governor of Ondo State Olusegun Mimiko's thought is on sustained growth of MSME, which the programs promise.
I heard the minister saying that most of these policies will be put into legislation for sustainability so that nobody comes tomorrow and change from right-hand drive to left-hand drive. And I think that is absolutely important. But for me, what is even more exciting than all of this, yes, Aliko said 5 people built America. But what is more exciting to me is the micro and the small and medium enterprise program. Because that is what will engender inclusive growth and development in this country. That is where we tackle the issue of the yearning gap that is existing now. That is where we bring the type of equity that will heal the soul of our nation. And I have no doubt in my mind that if we drive in this direction, and I must acknowledge that the MD of BOI has been excellent in promoting small and medium enterprise in this country. Mr. President, I do not envy those who would like to debate with you or or contest against you. I do not envy them. And I have always believed that we must change the tenor of our politics and discuss issues. So I'm waiting for alternative plans, not alternative plans.
In concluding the speeches, the President expatiates his motivation to support the programs and make them successful.
Turning now to the National Enterprise Development Program, I cannot overemphasize the importance of micro, small, and medium enterprises to national development. All over the world, micro, small, and medium enterprises are the primary drivers of employment. With the effective implementation of NEDEP, Nigeria will fully tap their immense potential as a bedrock for industrialization and inclusive economic growth. A survey conducted in 2010 by NEDEP and the Nigerian Bureau of Statistics show that we have 17 million micro, small, and medium enterprises.
And then the Nigerian Industrial Revolution Plan and the National Enterprise Development Program received the President's authority for implementation. These programs can be described as the extension of what BOI has been doing in its capacity. Little wonder then that the institution has a major role to play in the implementation of the policies.
What we're talking about in NEDEP is the inclusion of the bottom of the pyramid. It is generally known that in society there's those that have and those that don't have, which is what that the middle class is not wide enough. And this president has decided that he's going to concentrate and ensure that there's an inclusiveness in his own evolution, in his own revolution. So we're talking about both. We're talking about exploiting and letting it be visible to the average Nigerian who up until now does not appear to have hope in the system, that he's doing a lot to actually ensure that there's a revolution in industry in Nigeria.
Our state governors, our role and responsibilities is not only that to say that it will work. No, we should go back home and prepare our people in terms of their capacity to be able to understand, number one, what the policy is all about. Two, to train them into ensuring that when eventually it's unfolded, they will be able to benefit. Three, to ensure that the platform for operation of this program is set aside, meaning if people will require land, we should create industrial clusters stroke parks so that people who will eventually benefit will not have issues with those kind of infrastructure.
Since these programs can only be effective if Nigerians at the bottom pyramid are actively involved, the governors have major roles to play, roles which governors present say they are aware and in support of. Leadership development, a phenomenon with international economic organizations and nations, Nigeria included, have unanimously agreed has the ticket to economic independence and development. That's why the Bank of Industry believes that every brilliant idea holds the potential of a profitable business. But when money is hard to get, the Bank of Industry comes to the rescue. So watch BOI Weekly every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. as we take you through the world where every idea becomes a successful business. Programs have been launched, the framework has been set, we await the implementation and we trust that the Bank of Industry will be at the heart of it. As we've seen there, they have a major role to play, and we hope that very soon you will also be a part of it. Until next time on BOI Weekly, I'm Amy Thompson.